So you were just telling me that you were at a party recently and tried to do some sing-alongs.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I was at a party. We pulled out the guitars and we started playing some stuff, and people started having some requests on, you know, can you play this? Can you play that? People wanted to sing along, and there was only actually a couple of songs that I had.
So what did you know that they knew? What worked? Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire was a big one. And then we played Drift Away, the one that we recently worked on.
Okay.
My sister and her band play that one, so we did that one. And then it's been so long since I played the Jack Johnson. Everybody knew Jack Johnson, but I couldn't remember.
We haven't done those for
we were like pulling
years.
out iPhones and looking at the lyrics. I couldn't remember the lyrics.
Yeah.
And once I got into it, there was a couple I could pull out. Parts
And those are like some of the first things we did.
Oh yeah, it was like the first 2 or 3 months on Jack Johnson, and then I kind of put that away.
Yeah, yeah. What about did you do your Old Crow Medicine Show tune or?
Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't. I should have pulled that one out.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that crowd would have probably known that then too, right? Maybe.
One of the guys I was playing with, who's actually a good friend of Aaron Hull's too. Me and him played that song lots of times, so I'm surprised we didn't pull that one out.
Okay, yeah.
But, yeah.
And so most of the crowd was 25 to 40-ish or something.
Yeah. Well, 30 to 40.
Okay, yeah. So some of the really old stuff they wouldn't necessarily have known, but well, like Eagles tunes.
Eagles would have been. Yeah. I don't think we've.
You didn't pull out Tequila Sunrise or anything?
No, I haven't played that one much at all. But that one, Eagles would have been fine. Eagles, Beatles would have been fine. But I couldn't remember a lot of that stuff. I didn't have anything with me.
Right.
Someone handed me a guitar and said, "Play."
You know, that's something I talk about in lessons a lot of times too. I mean, even the video lessons is having that set of songs you can play when somebody hands you a guitar and you didn't even plan on doing anything. And that's something you and I even talked about over the last couple of weeks was having at least a repertoire of maybe 10 songs or something that are kind of ready for that. But working on some new ones along those lines sounds like it'd be a really good thing too. What about Ain't No Sunshine? Did you guys try that one?
Yeah, we did play that one. That was another one that most people knew.
Yeah.
So that was a fun one. That one and Drift Away, since it was so fresh in my mind. But those were big hits.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Did you work on anything specific this week before we go into new ones?
No. When we left, we kind of talked about there's that song that I wrote for my daughter. That was basically the lyrics just thrown on top of Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
And I didn't really work on that. I ended up just playing Ring of Fire. I learned the lyrics back with that one again. But
which worked out well then for the party or something.
Yeah. So we're actually at a good place to start something new.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, you mentioned maybe Indigo Girls, or maybe this tune here that we just.
This one is probably going to be a project because it's like you'll once you hear it, let's see. It's pretty different than anything I've ever done before, so it seemed like it would be fun.
Find the bass note for this first chord, right here.
That sounds like it.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's starting. And again, we heard that there was a sequence of 4 chords there, and it kept. Or did you hear that? I mean, I know I talked about it.
Yeah.
But okay. And it definitely started on A. Play an A chord. Now to give it sort of a reggae beat, can you hear that that's the right chord? That's what we're looking for? Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is look for chords that are in that key.
Okay.
Okay. So let's get in the key. Well, we're going to do 2 things. We're going to first figure out what chords are in the key of A, and then we're going to mess around with them and see if we can find what might be happening there. Then if you want to give it a reggae beat, we got to get a little bit of. So that's a likely candidate. Okay, because that would be chord 4. Let's go through the chords first. Yeah.
So A is 1, D would be 4, and then E would be 5.
Okay, so play the A chord. Before we even worry about the minor chords, play the A chord and then go to one of those other 2 chords and see if either of those sound like they could be the second chord.
E sounds like it's really close.
Second chord is E.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's going. You hear that now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.